6 luxury items I would avoid buying and what you should buy instead. Ladies, these are all my opinions on what I wouldn't spend my money on. Of course, you can spend your money on whatever you like to spend your money on. These are literally just my opinions. Please do not take this too harsh. All right, starting with number 1. I wouldn't necessarily spend my money on big luxury wallets because nowadays we already have the function on paying with our smartphones. We have different shopping apps on our smartphones. We do not need any credit cards most likely, and also no shopping cards that we all used to carry around in our big wallets. And that's why I would avoid buying big luxury wallets, especially those luxury wallets that are huge, really huge, and do not fit a lot of bags anyway. And you just need to think about it. What are you carrying around with you? Do you really need all the things that you're having inside your big luxury wallet? And do you want to spend all that money on a big luxury wallet? Or could you also size down to a more compact wallet where you have a slot to put your card and maybe a pocket to put your coins and paper cash inside? I just recently sized down to a YSL card holder / wallet that is very compact and just fits into any bag at all. I mostly use my phone for everything anyway, and this wallet just mainly has the function for me to put just a little bit of coins inside and some cards that I might need to show, maybe my driver's license, my ID card, and my social security card are all in here, and I do not need more than that. And that's why I would recommend to rather buy a small compact wallet instead of a huge wallet. Now, you do not need to go for a YSL, Louis Vuitton or Dior wallet. You can also go for a Coach, for a Tory Burch and all that other wallet. They're also made out of very good leather. But if you're thinking about reselling your wallet in future, then I would recommend to, of course, go for a YSL, Louis Vuitton or Dior compact wallet because their resale value are way better than, of course, a Coach or a Tory Burch. Moving on to number 2, I would avoid buying heavily branded bags. You will get tired of them earlier or later, and that's why I would recommend to go for bags that are less branded. They are way classier, and honestly, I get tired of wearing branded bags if they are so visible. And with less branded bags, they're a little bit more discreet and you do not necessarily know where all that bags are from. And just make sure that they come in a good leather quality, and will get bags that are less expensive. They might not be considered as luxury bags, but they are designer bags that still cost a lot, in my opinion, but they do not come with that big names. And Tory Burch and Coach and Pauline, hope I'm saying that right, they all have bags that are really good quality. I must say my most durable bag is my Tory Burch and my Coach bag. I can literally throw them here and there, and these bags are very discreet and also not too in your face at all. You wouldn't necessarily know that it is a Tory Burch or a Coach bag unless you know that they are a Tory Burch or a Coach bag, for instance. But if you get a bag that is heavily branded and you see the whole entire prints and logo everywhere on that bag, it is going to be too much for you earlier or later, and I wouldn't necessarily spend my money on it anymore. I did spend my money on a luxury bag that is heavily branded, but now I'm getting rid of it because I just noticed I do not wear that often, and honestly, the times I wear it out, it was just too loud for me, and everyone could literally see, oh, it's a Louis Vuitton twist bag. It's so loud, and I absolutely dislike it. So that is the reason I would avoid buying luxury bags that are heavily branded. Go for more dainty bags that are not so heavily branded and look a little bit more classier. Again, all these are my opinion. You can do whatever you like to do. So the third luxury items I would avoid spending my money on would be chunky loafers and rain boots that are with a lot of different monogram prints from that luxury brand that you might love so much, I wouldn't spend my money on chunky loafers and on rain boots or any kind of boots from luxury brands that are heavily branded. Now, why wouldn't I choose chunky loafers, or why wouldn't I spend my money on chunky loafers? I think they're just a trend, in my opinion. I have tried on chunky loafers and they do not look good on me at all. I won't spend my money on chunky loafers. I would go for more classy, timeless loafers that you can wear for many, many years to go, instead of these trendy chunky loafers that are trending currently. And also, I wouldn't spend my money on, let's say, Louis Vuitton monogram printed boots and rain boots from Chanel, or any of that big names from luxury brands that you may love, because you can get them from brands that are not so known, but their quality is top notch and they're not so heavily branded. I know there are also a lot of designer brands that are less expensive, because honestly, I would rather buy boots that are less branded and you do not know from what brand it is but has good quality, rather than boots that are very heavily branded and everyone can literally see that you're wearing a Louis Vuitton rain boots or winter knee-high boots or whatsoever. So keep the prints away. Rather go for shoes that comes in good quality rather than shoes that has this whole entire brand printed all over it. So the fourth luxury items I would avoid buying would be branded t-shirts, shirts, dresses, and all that luxury clothing pieces that are heavily branded. Again, I would rather invest in timeless and classic, and of course less clothing pieces from luxury brands. So what I'm saying here is to avoid buying, let's say, branded t-shirt, branded shirts, branded trousers, because you just want everyone to see that you're wearing a luxury item. Just go for classier pieces that are made out of good quality, and you can get them for way lesser, and the quality is so good that it will last in your wardrobe for many years to come. Let's say if you want to have luxury clothing pieces, I would spend my money on a Chanel blazer, but without the print. I would go for a Burberry trench coat because it's absolute timeless, exactly the same for the Chanel blazer. And also I would spend my money on a Chanel dress. Yes, you could get it for way lesser, but honestly, if you're thinking about selling it in future, I will say the Burberry trench coat sells very well, also for many years to come. That's what I've noticed, because my Burberry trench coat was also pre-loved, so I got it for, let's say, a nice decent price. But what I've noticed with a Burberry trench coat is that the resale value is quite good. Same goes for Chanel blazers and Chanel dresses. So avoid heavy branded clothing pieces, go for more classier, timeless clothing pieces. Moving on to luxury item number 5 that I would avoid buying: belts, luxury branded belts. Now, for the longest time, I wanted to purchase the YSL logo belt and the Celine belt, and or which other belt did I wanted to have? Oh, the Christian Dior belt. I was monitoring that belt for over 1.5 years, but I could never get myself to purchase those luxury belts, because I noticed that if I bought that luxury belt, I would most likely not wear it a lot. I would recommend to go for belts that are not branded at all, but that are made out of good quality. They will last you for many years to come, and also no one knows what kind of belt you're wearing, and honestly they look way better than heavily branded belts, in my opinion, and of course more timeless. And ladies, if you really want to have a belt from a luxury brand that you absolutely love, I would say check out their belts without any logos or any prints. I'm quite sure that YSL, I think Dior offers belts without any visible logos on them, and I think they just come with gold or silver buckle, not quite sure. I think I saw one of the luxury brands offering belts like that are even also quite reversible. Yes, and also ladies, do not get the Hermes belts. I will just recommend that. So now moving on to the sixth luxury item I will avoid buying, and that will be accessories. Let's say for instance Tiffany's earrings and necklace and rings, or from Cartier or Louis Vuitton, Chanel, Dior. I will avoid buying all those items. You can get more timeless pieces from all other brands that also come in way better materials and also are made out of 18 or 24 karat, and they cost way lesser. Yes, if you're thinking about buying these luxury pieces and you think about the resale value in future, of course you can invest your money in them, and the resale value for Dior and Chanel earrings, they are quite good. So I would personally say I would invest in Chanel earrings because they are quite timeless and the resale value is really good, and the same goes for the Christian Dior earrings. But I would avoid buying those chunky Christian Dior earrings and also the very chunky Chanel earrings. Buy the small dainty Christian Dior and Chanel earrings, and the resale value is quite good from what I've noticed and what I've seen. And also what you need to keep in mind with these luxury accessories is that you're mostly really paying for the brand and not really for the quality. And with all these other brands that are not so known, you're actually paying for the quality and the material, and they even cost lesser. Alright ladies, this was my 6 luxury items I would avoid buying. Please let me know down in the comment section which luxury items you personally would avoid buying and why you would avoid buying them. I would really like to read them to know what to avoid maybe in future on my own, and let everyone else know as well. And ladies, if you haven't subscribed and you enjoyed this video and enjoyed any other videos from my channel, I would really love for you to subscribe and also like this video, follow me on my Instagram, and I will hopefully see you in my next video, and goodbye.